All right, so we're closing out on 2024 and it's about to be a new year. I've noticed something not only just in myself, but also with like YouTube in general. Over the last couple of years, if you guys have noticed, YouTube has basically just been cable TV, where you go to watch your favorite movie or TV show or sports or highlights or maybe a podcast. But like really everybody uses Spotify for that now, so it's really not even that. I've noticed in the last like 3 months or 4 months a huge comeback in these long form contents of just raw footage of people just like me, just a regular person, just talking about whatever, or building something, or talking about something that they're very passionate about, whether it's EDC or firearms or motorcycles or clothing or whatever it is, fitness. There's so many different videos you can make. I watch a lot of cooking videos. I watch a lot of guys building furniture. I watch a guy make knives sometimes. I mean, I like to watch people build things and create and just be really passionate. Like, it's not even like sometimes I'll watch Peter McKinnon just sit here and talk like I'm making a video with you guys right now. And like I'm just so attracted to his passion for everything that he's talking about on YouTube, and that resonates with his audience, and I feel like I have that same connection with my audience. So I sit here and I'm just like in a stage with, oh, I don't need to make this short content that I, there's those, some of them are pretty good. I like to sit here and just bounce ideas and talk about EDC or gear or motorcycles or everyday life situations. That's what I'm really passionate about and I like. So I am very much going to get back into all of that. If you guys have noticed, there's been videos every week pretty much that I put on the channel back for the last like 3 weeks. So we're going back full steam 2025. I want to heavy focus on just making content again. Like I honestly, and that's why I bought these DJI mics, because I honestly like was getting discouraged to make the videos because I didn't have a mic or a light setup, or like my old studio was so nice and I had like the whole backdrop and the nice mic and the lighting, and like my videos here in this apartment have all been basically terrible until this moment. So now I'm like, all right, I want to get back to making these videos that I love so much and just like hanging out with you guys, talking about whatever. It doesn't even have to be anything specific. We're just chilling, and I love making these types of videos because it spikes my creative thoughts in my mind where I can like go back and watch this video and be like, oh, that's the idea I had. And I get creative. Like the wheels start turning when I start talking to the camera. It's just like something in my head, and I just absolutely love just sitting here and just literally just talking to the camera. There's nobody here, it's just me and the camera. But I know that there is going to be somebody out there, if not hundreds of thousands of people, who feel the same exact way and want to just hear me get creative and talk about different ideas. So one new idea that I had, and this is already in the works, and I already have the channel up and it's out. There's a video out. You can go subscribe. It's literally a new channel I'm experimenting with, and because I want to experiment with new content and keep it on a different channel and platform than this, and just kind of like reset and start over. And that's what I did. So I made another channel. It's called The Will Moore Show. That's all it is. It's just my name. It's Will Moore, WYLLMOHR, and that is the show. It's there, it's ready. There's already an episode out where I was talking about the drone conspiracy over there in New Jersey. A lot of you guys know I'm from out there in that area. Out there. I got this Texas voice going strong. Out there. Out there in freaking Christ. Out there in New Jersey, I'm from Philadelphia, so I have lots of friends and family who are out there. And my light just died. No! How did it die? Back. So I'm not really sure what happened there because it doesn't die. It's just plugged into the wall, but it's a really chintzy setup. Like the plug's like literally, it's just out of the camera frame, the wire. It's not as great as my past studios, but it'll do. Okay, we'll get something better and nicer. Another thing that I've been really experimenting, and I've been off and on about this for weeks and months, is to start the t-shirt company. It's more, I'm not even going to call it merch because it's not channel merch. It's not like merch for the channel. That's stupid, I think, and it's gimmicky, and I don't like it, and it has cheap written all over it. I'm building an apparel company. The reason why you guys have not started, or I'm sorry, the reason why you guys have not seen this yet or seen merch for the channel or any of that is because everybody does it like that. And it's all just cheap shirts that say like their channel name or whatever. I don't want that. My apparel company is my artwork on my shirts, and it's very meaningful. It tells a story, and it's going to be awesome, and I want it to be perfect. Spending a lot of time and thought into starting an apparel company and not just like something attached to the channel. This is an actual whole subdivision of things that I'm doing. That's another thing too that I've been experimenting with in like the last couple of weeks is like get rid of all these crazy hobbies that I have. Like what am I gonna pick up now? Like motorcycle racing, like on the track, is something I really want to do. But honestly, like I'm much more in love with making content right now, so I'm probably gonna not even do that next year and just like ride or whatever here and there. But I wanted to like go all out on the tracks on the weekend and be like, that's an expensive hobby. And yeah, I got the Ducati and I got the bike for it, but like, dude, you're gonna go spend 500 a weekend on a track plus tires and fuel and everything else. And if you crash, that's a really expensive hobby. And even the new bikes nowadays are basically made for hobbyist racers. Like, it's pretty much what it is nowadays. Riding on the street it's really hard out here in Austin. But anyway, so one investment that I'm going to start making is into this apparel company. So with the first like 2,000 or 3,000 shirts and hats, I'll probably have made, but then after that, I'm going to start making them. So I'm going to invest and try to scale that business within the year and get my own printers, digital printer, a screen printer, the presses, the screens themselves, or the plates, and all those different things that you need to start a print company and or an apparel company. Because I don't want to start a print company either. I don't want like random people being like, "Hey, print my shirts," though that might be an option later in the future once we're much more established. But this is a personalized brand and a personal apparel company, and that's why I want this equipment. So it's not like mass produce and try to make as much money as possible. It's really just about giving my audience a taste into my creative mind and getting these shirts or hats with my design on it so you guys can like be a part of that creative process and maybe come up with your own things. And I'm going to film and vlog this whole entire journey, so you guys are going to see this within this year. So that's something that I'm really excited about, and I've been putting it off for long enough. But it's not that I've been putting it off though. I just been kind of learning. I tried the drop shipping. So I know logistics of it now, and sort of. I mean, I've worked for plenty of Fortune 500 companies where I've seen logistics and I know how that works. But there's so much other things that go into it. Like, is the channel set up, or not the channel, is the Instagram set up? Do I have ads? Do I have money to spend on ads? So these are all little things I've been crafting and molding and learning and just going through the process. And now when I'm ready to release, I have the Instagram, I have the ads coming at you every single day. I have all of these things set in motion so the company thrives. And then also I have my audience. And there's a few ways that you're going to be able to get access to this stuff, and one is going to be through my email list. You guys can go ahead and get on my email list. I'll put the link below in this video so you can get on that. This is where you guys will find my fitness regime, my eating habits, my schedules, and like how I plan and do things. We'll start getting into some creative workshops and all kinds of different stuff. Show you guys how to start a YouTube channel if you want to. These are all things that you're going to find in my email list. I'm going to write this to the email list every other day, so you guys will be able to jump into that. And not only that's for my real fans, like I have the members only, and I could do Patreon, I could do that, but I think the real fans will go to the email list and just hop in and check out my newsletters and my website, and get involved that way. And that way you can get creative too and do your own different strategies, and maybe my strategy works. We can help each other out. All kinds of connections to be made in the email list and newsletter. So make sure you check out that link below, and we'll start doing that after the new year. Man, I've just been like really excited to get back into making content. Like I spent a little bit of money on new lighting and new microphones and stuff, and so I hope this sounds good. I feel great. I feel like I'm back to the Will that right before I left for Iowa. Like I was so on point with my YouTube channel. Everything was going great with the podcast, and I feel that way right now, and it's a great feeling. I feel like I'm coming back. We made a really banger of a video with the Ducati V4S at the dealership the other day, so go check that video out. And yeah, guys, just thank you all so much for the support. So stick around because we're going to be making a lot of content and different like videos like this. I just love hanging out and just chilling and chatting with you guys. Maybe we'll talk EDC stuff. We'll do backpack drops or dumps or EDC pocket dumps, all those things where people are like obsessed with what's in your pockets, what's in your pocket. Like I watch those videos all the time. I know you guys love watching those videos. So it's fun to make them sort of like at the like one point you're like you have all your gear all over the place and it's like, oh my god, I gotta put all this stuff back now. It's a love-hate relationship, me and the EDC videos. I have so much gear, it's like I could show you guys 100 videos worth of gear in the next couple of months and never run out of content. Like it's just, what am I even doing? What have I been doing for the last few months? I don't know, but I had to focus on myself and dial it in, and that's what I felt like I was doing, and I was really focused on work. And now I've balanced it out somehow. Like I'm about to be 41 years old in a few weeks, and I feel like I've really tweaked my life to a way where I can do both now, and I've molded my schedule and I've mastered it. So that's what I spent the last year doing, especially as a supervisor at Tesla. I don't really have my schedule. I'm busy all day. Like my day is in 5-minute increments the entire day long for 12 hours. So it's not like I can just like have nothing to do for hours at a time. So, that's I'm really busy at work, but when I get home, I just wind down. So now on Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, I dedicate 4 hours, and at least an hour a night I dedicate to my social medias. And now I'm going to be writing the email list and doing that. So it's a hustle, believe me, guys, but I've worked really hard to get this all together. And so I hope you guys will join. I'm going to finish my taco casserole, and I hope you guys enjoy this video. I'm just like excited to talk to you guys and sit here with good audio, and you can hear me, and maybe you get inspiration and motivated by it. That's my goal ultimately. Like if one person watches this and goes, I want to do what he's doing. He's got 20,000 subscribers. I know I could do that. You absolutely can. It does take a while to master this, and I feel like now I'm at the point where this is where the channel absolutely just goes crazy and flies through the roof. I feel like this is my year. All I have to do is execute on my content. I don't even have to really try to think about the videos. I just need to make videos. And that's back where I'm at. I'm back at that joyful stage of starting my YouTube journey again, especially with the Will Moore Show. So go check that channel out because I'm going to be dropping videos just like this where I'm just like talking and hanging out. Maybe we talk conspiracies. Maybe we talk fitness or sports or whatever. It's just going to be a podcast type format channel only. There's no bikes. There's no vlogs. There's no any of that. It's just sitting here back and forth, insight, inspiration, motivation, whatever you want to call it. That's what the Will Moore Show is. And guys, thank you all so much for the support. Like, share, subscribe. Go shop at the links below to help out the channel. And I love you all. Peace. And if I don't see you, Merry Christmas.